Hey Exploration Nation, I'm making a quick video today to let you in on a couple of things as to why I haven't posted a video in I guess a month now. Hasn't exactly been by choice, but first I want you to take a look at this. Love how the sun comes over the top of the mountains over here to the left and it's just catching the tops of the trees right there. That is a pretty sight right there. And I wanted to share it with y'all before I got into the subject matter of the video, since that's not going to last long late in the day, and so daylight's not going to last much longer. You'll notice that the quality of this video isn't exactly what I usually do. There's no intro, not going to be an outro, not going to be a slideshow either. No editing cuts. This is just an upload of raw footage right here. Simply put, because I currently do not have a video editing program. And the reason being is my latest one decided to not open my project files on my latest video that I've been working on. So let me back up and tell you I've been through several programs. Well, one main program, I take that back. I used VideoPad from the beginning, and VideoPad is very easy to use, very user-friendly, easy to learn, and the free version did a lot of stuff, more than any other program that I had found, so that's why I went ahead and used it. So late last year, just I guess a few months ago, they disabled some of the features in the free version, which that's fine. That's cool. There was still a lot that it would do, and I was okay with that because it was still functional for my needs. It did what I needed to do, so I kept using it. Then they made one change that really made it all pointless, and that was they disabled exporting videos entirely unless you went with a paid version. Now my question is this: why would you edit video with all the effects and all the stuff that you want in it, the transitions, everything like that, when you can only view it in the VideoPad program? Why would you do that? That makes no sense. But that's the way it was. There were a number of formats in the export function that were disabled, that were only available in the paid version, but they disabled exporting entirely, and I didn't find it out until I tried to export a video. That's one of the criticisms that those reviewing video editing programs and software, so on, said about it, and I found this in several articles, that they do not make it clear at all as to what features are available in the free version and which are not. Well, I'll add to that, they also don't tell you when they disable things either. There's no information out there, at least not that I've found. And it is windy, and if the mic's picking up a lot of wind noise, I'm sorry. I hope it's not too distracting. Again, this is raw footage, nothing I can do. Just wanted to let you all know what was going on, and the fact that I am not quitting YouTube. Alright, continuing on with the story, I went in search of another video editing program. Found several. Some were ridiculously insane as far as the level of difficulty was concerned, and probably could eventually learn how to operate them, but some were just too much, and some of the reviews said that. So I didn't go with them. 2 or 3, and then you had the other end of the spectrum. There's one in particular that was so extremely basic. It was ridiculous. It was basically just being able to trim your video, and that was about it. You're uploading pretty much raw footage, except cutting out sections that you didn't want. Nothing else out there. So didn't go with that one, obviously, because that was too far the other way. Then I landed on Shotcut. Now Shotcut worked reasonably well, so I started working on my latest video over again, and I had a couple of project files saved. One was a main video, the other one was a clip from that video that I was going to use as a replay. And lo and behold, earlier this week I went back to work on it, and Shotcut would not open my project file. No matter what I did, I couldn't open either one of them. I upgraded to the latest version, which is the cure for a lot of things, it seems, in the computer world and software world, and that didn't change anything. So I went to their tech support forums, outlined my problem, did everything that they said do, included all the information about my computer, all the specs and everything. I had to go hunt a lot of this stuff because I didn't know it. And it's a great big laundry list. Tell them everything about your machine. And I also attached one of my project files for them to look at, which was recommended, so that they could look at it, and if the project file was corrupted somehow, which happens, then they could just say so and say, well, you're basically out of luck, you're just going to have to start over. Well, they gave them, one of the techs responded and gave me some things to do. So I thought, okay, there was no indication that he looked at my file. He could have, and he just didn't say anything about it. I don't know. So I did these 2 or 3 things. Didn't change anything. Same thing happened every single time. So I posted back again and told him I didn't have any luck, and that at this point I also did a screenshot of what it was doing. I was trying to think what I did. When I got the error message, when I tried to open it, I did a screenshot, posted that with my second post. And then he came back and said, you're not following my instructions and you're not doing it right. Good luck. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, I already knew I wasn't doing something right, or else their program was malfunctioning. Nobody had to tell me that. So I came back and told him that I am not a computer expert, and I'm not. I'm pretty computer literate on the user end, but on the other end, the coding, the software, and all that, nowhere near expert level. As a matter of fact, anytime I get tech support on something, I learn stuff every single time. But this guy had zero patience and had the tact and diplomacy of a thumbtack. And so I told him I'm no computer expert, and apparently you have no patience for anybody with a lesser level of expertise. I also told him that I would be uninstalling Shotcut and looking for another program, which I did. Now another guy came along and posted trying to do damage control and said that developers have a limited amount of time to answer questions and troubleshoot problems in the forums and so forth and so on. Well, I'm sorry, there's no excuse for poor customer service, no matter how limited your time. My previous career, from which I'm retired, I dealt with the public all the time. The whole 30 years. There are many times that I did not have the time to answer questions. I didn't have the time to get into discussions, but I always did. One thing in one of my trainings that stuck with me through the years was that what may sound trivial and insignificant to you is the most important thing going on in that person's life at that particular moment. This time tomorrow, they might not care less about it. But right then, that is the most important thing going on in their life. And that stuck, and I've always dealt with the public from that standpoint. They never knew that I didn't have the time to answer their questions or to discuss something that they needed information on. My current job that I'm on, I went back to work after I retired, and I deal with the public from time to time, not as much as my previous career, but from time to time. And I work on a very tight deadline. And anytime somebody approaches me with a question or something, same rule applies. You know, no matter how pushed I am, if I'm running late, if I'm going to be late on my way back to the office, whatever, then the customer never knows about it. And that's just basic. That's just a basic customer service and respect for that customer. So this guy with Shotcut, no, that was it. The other guy doing damage control for him went in some other things and so forth, trying to smooth things over, and said he hopes that I did not uninstall Shotcut. Well, I never answered back, haven't been back to the forums, and I uninstalled it. So I'm currently back to looking for a video editing program that is free, open source, because I really don't want to sink money into a program at this time. I just don't wish to do that, and especially since at some point the computer will wear out and go out, and then there goes your program and you have to buy it all over again. So at this point, not willing to do that. So hopefully I will find something pretty soon and get to work on my video that I've got. It's a pretty neat little video, and I do want to share it with you, and share it with you as soon as possible. But I wanted to let everybody know that I am definitely not quitting YouTube, and I haven't left YouTube. And the timing of it, I wanted to tell everybody that I wasn't quitting, because with COPPA that has come down the line, that's the Child Online Privacy Protection Act, and the way YouTube is handling the enforcement of it, you know, some might have thought that I have left YouTube. Many have, as a result, and the way YouTube has handled it. A lot of channels have stopped posting, and many have deleted all their videos, simply because they don't want to risk the excessive fines that are possible. So it was the timing, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm not gone, and COPPA didn't run me off. I'm still here. It's just a series of events that has caused me not to be able to post video lately. So I will let you know. If you're not subscribed to my Facebook page, you can find me on Facebook at American Explorer. Like there, I'll be doing updates there. I'm also on Twitter, and the logo is the same. If you do a search and find other American Explorers, then it's the only one with the red, white, and blue logo. And but I will link my Facebook and Twitter down below. I'll be doing updates there, letting you know when the video is ready and about to be posted, or I'm making progress, or I've actually found a program, whatever. I'll update you and keep you going there, since the holidays are over and things have kind of calmed down now, to where I can get back on my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to my channel right now, do subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and select all, so that whenever I do post, you'll be notified and you won't miss anything. I've got some more videos that need editing. I just can't right now, and So I got some explorers to share with you, and I got some more places to go and video, so hopefully I can do that soon. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for your time, and whether you're subscribed or not, I appreciate you being here and watching my videos. And go back and watch some of my older videos, and if you like what you see, of course, like, share, and please share. That really helps. This is a small channel, and any small channel out there, it really helps them when you share the videos through Facebook or through Twitter or whatever platform that your own platforms, plural. It always helps. So please do that, and I certainly do appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.